All right, guys. Chest day is complete, and I definitely didn't go as heavy as I usually go, and that's okay. Because we're doing something a little different right now. We're kind of, I guess you could technically call it a deload, because we're going with lighter weight, but we're pumping out more reps. It can't be as stressful as going heavy and going to failure. So, I'm just in the spirit of mixing things up and keeping it fresh. That's what we're doing, 12 to 15 reps. And I say 12 to 15 because I'm not going below 12 reps. I'm not going, usually I'm not going to do 15 reps on a compound exercise like bench press. So we're just going to jump right into this workout. So we started off with some bench press. So when I'm warming up on bench press, which is really important to me, I think is what's caused a lot of issues with my shoulder and my elbow. It's not properly warming up. So what I did was I just started with the bar. I went real slow on the first few reps to see how my shoulder and everything was feeling, and all through here. And once I did that, I sped up the reps a little bit, did about 15. Rested about a minute, put 10 pounds on each side, similar thing, 25 pounds. And then when I got to my working set, which was just 135, because remember, I'm deloading, I'm trying to just do a little more reps, lighter weight. I just did 5. I waited a minute and a half, something like that, and then it was time to do the work. So I ended up doing 3 sets. The only set I hit 15 reps on was the first one. It's a compound exercise. You can't expect to hit 15 on all 3 if that's pretty close to failure for you. So I did 3 sets there. Then after that, I really wanted to use one of the machines in there, but it was taken and it didn't look like it was going to be free anytime soon. So since I have more weapons in my arsenal when it comes to training, because I try new things, right? I just did cable flies. I started with the cables high, squeezed them out. I did 4 sets of 15, pretty light, with only like 45 seconds rest. That really got blood pumped into my chest. And the machine was still taking. So I put the cables low, underhand. It was a little heavier than I expected, so my first set was only 12 reps. Possibly could have done 15, but I didn't want to completely exhaust myself because I'm not really taking it easy. I'm just giving my body a little bit of a break. So after that, I lowered the weight 5 pounds. I was able to get out 15 on the next 3 sets. And, that was it. That was my chest workout. I had a full pump. The pose down looked pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's actually a pretty good idea for me to do this when I'm in such a severe calorie deficit. I'm not pressing for PRs. I'm not going to failure on most sets because my body is, I don't know if compromised is the right, it's not fully fueled because I'm trying to lose some weight. I just want to try to maintain as much muscle as I've built over the years and get really cut, see what I'm working with. And once I get to a certain weight that I'm happy with, I'll start trying to main gain a little bit. Who knows, I might do a bulking phase. I'm really not sure. But right now, what I know I want to do is cut. So once I'm cut and I'm down to about where I want to be, that's when I'll start, really pressing myself, pushing to failure on some sets, going heavy, seeing if I can get my bench press up. So I hit 225, so the next milestone is 235, 245, right? But yeah, I'm feeling good. Actually mixing my diet up today. I usually have ground beef and rice. I got some potatoes, and I got some of these frozen grilled chicken nugget things, and we'll punch that into the health app here in a little bit, and we'll see what my numbers look like today. So, something else you got to be able to mix up is, find some meals you can make that are around 40 to 60 grams of protein and 500 to 800 calories, and, just mix it up, be able to mix up your meals, your diet, get different types of nutrition, take your multivitamin, your creatine, You know, there's so much that goes into this behind the scenes. It's not just in the gym, right? But if you can get all those things, I think it's going to take you pretty far. I really do. So as much as the work we put into the gym, that's, to me, is the easy part. It's the diet. You just got to learn what foods you can eat, how you can get your protein goals without getting your calories too high if you're trying to cut. You know, it's the more you do it and the more you try new things, the more you really, really lock in and try to understand the nutritional side. I think that's actually going to push you more in the gym, because you know what you're doing in there is giving you the results, because on the back end of things, you're eating the right foods and you're I mean, that's all there is to it, man. Nutrition and training. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, but I'll definitely go over the food in a little bit, so my video is probably going to be uploaded a little late today. But yeah, we'll definitely go over the food, especially since I'm switching it up, just to show you that, you know, just like your training, be able to mix up your diet and having things that you know is going to work for you. It's going to take you a long way. But I'll see you guys in a little bit. How's it going, everybody? So, as promised, I was going to talk about the new meal I'm eating. It's right here in this bowl. It's, if you got it in your frozen food section, it's called the Just Bare Oven Roasted Chicken Breast Bites. And I have some steamed red potatoes in there. And I tasted one on, they're pretty good. So as far as healthiest options, it's always healthiest to buy your stuff fresh. But I don't think frozen's too far behind, and those actually taste really good. So I'm excited about mixing up my diet a little bit and still hitting the numbers that I need to hit, you know. So if you just bear with me for 1 second, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I could stick to eating ground beef and rice all the time. I don't think it really bothers me that much. But I just want to have more variety, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. All right, let's see. So we're going to start the screen recorder so I can show you guys what I'm eating. All right, here we go. So this is going to be the total for the day. I have not ate all this food yet. So let's go over breakfast. So for breakfast, I had 3 boiled eggs. I had my bagel, but this time I put a serving of cream cheese on it, because 80 calories isn't going to kill me. I'm sure the little bit of fat from there is going to help me out. So my breakfast was 520 calories, 30 grams of protein, and 20 grams of fat, and 52 grams of carbs. So that was pretty good breakfast. That one's not changing too much. I'm thinking about having some oatmeal with some protein powder in it. Haven't really got there yet. So for lunch, my lunch and dinner are going to be the same. So this is what's in this bowl right here. So no sugar added barbecue sauce. There's 4 servings. I didn't measure it, but just based on how much is in the bottle, servings per bottle, that's the really close to estimate I got. Red potatoes, Simply Perfect. You just steam them in the bag. And the roasted chicken breast bites I was talking about. 7 servings per bag, and I'm split it into 2 bowls, so 3.5 servings. So that is 720 calories, 78 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat, and 95 grams of carbs. That's pretty good. And as you can see, I put the same thing for dinner because I split it into 2 bowls. So that will bring my day's total to 186 grams of protein. Awesome. 34 grams of fat, 242 grams of carbs, and 1,960 calories. Just like when you're working out. If you mix it up, you're going to learn some new things. If you mix up your diet, you're going to learn some new things. And that's a significant amount of protein more in my day. It tastes good. It's easy to prepare. And, I mean, it's barely more calories than I was eating. And if I stick to that and don't add any bull crap to this stuff, then I'm going to lose just as much weight as if I was eating that bowl of oatmeal and the ground beef and rice. So pretty excited about that. So we're sticking to it. We're losing weight. We're full of energy, making gains, and what more could you ask for? But I appreciate you guys joining me, and I'll freaking see you next time.